So it was 1928. Alexander Fleming was growing bacteria in petri dishes. He was studying bacteria, and he went on vacation, and he left his petri dishes. And when he came back, there was mold growing on them. One of the petri dishes was growing mold, and there was a little border around the mold spore where no bacteria had grown. And he realized that this meant that this mold was killing bacteria. And they'd been looking for something that could kill bacteria. And so he tried to replicate this mold. It was very difficult. They called it like mold juice. They tried to distill this mold juice to put on bacteria. And he wrote it up in a journal, and then he moved on with his life, and he did other things. It wasn't until a few years later when Dr. Howard Florey was looking for a way to cure infections, and he stumbled upon this paper. He started using this penicillin in rats, realizing that it actually really was very good at curing infections. But again, it was really hard to replicate. So then he started looking for other molds because we realized that this special chemical is in mold. So let's find other molds. Maybe they're easier to replicate. They ended up finding it in a cantaloupe. That cantaloupe had a little patch of mold on it, and they bred it, and it was really easy to replicate, and it ended up being 200 times more powerful than the original strain of penicillin. So that's one of those examples where someone read this old study, they realized that the mistake was not realizing that this was important, and so then he went and ran with it and changed the world.